I keep a clean body. I have clean habits. I eat healthy foods. I exercise. I care for my environment and planet. I abuse no substance or drug. I am strength.
There are three areas critical to the success of the Black community in Africa and the African diaspora. They are culture, education, and economics. In this video series, we continue to examine issues and concepts related to creating a culture to develop self-love, which those who care about the Black community may examine and consider. Again, let's define culture. We will define it because most of us have wrong ideas about culture. We think culture is the music we listen to, or the style of clothing we wear, or celebrations and holidays, or whether we eat with a fork, knife, or spoon, or eat with our hands. Those things and activities are not culture. Culture comes from the word cultivate, which is related to the domestication and growth of plants. Culture is like a gardener who cultivates a young plant by tying it to a stand for support, putting it in a certain location, and watering it. The gardener does that to foster the growth of the plant to become tall and strong, so it does not grow bent and crooked, so it does not become a weed. The gardener does this with labor, care, and study to ensure that her plants are the best. Culture is a system to cultivate and civilize people. This is done by tying people to universal laws and standards of behavior based upon the foundational premise: do good, do no harm. So people will grow strong, not bent and crooked. If you care about the children, women, and men of Black communities, you will use labor, care, and study to make sure that they are at their best. Tie yourself and your family and your people to the universal laws called the guiding principles of peace and unity.
The guiding principles of peace and unity. Do good, do no harm. I meditate to relax in all situations. I am peace. I bring and keep together my family, my community, other families and communities who live in peace and unity with others. I am unity. I learn how to learn. I am knowledge. I create for myself, my family and my community, other families and communities who live according to the principles of peace and unity. I am power. I obey the laws of my family, my community, other families and communities that are in harmony with the principles of peace and unity. I am law. I do no harm to myself, my family, my community, other families or communities who live in peace and unity with others. I am protection. I choose the feelings, thoughts, and actions that are in harmony with the principles of peace and unity. I am control. I have fun and work with my family, my community, other families and communities who live in peace and unity with others. I am cooperation and harmony. I am careful about what I believe. I accept ideas and beliefs that are in harmony with the principles of peace and unity. I am correct ideas and beliefs. With all my heart, I take care of my family, my community, other families and communities who live in peace and unity with others. I am devotion. I keep a clean body. I have clean habits. I eat healthy foods. I exercise. I care for my environment and planet. I abuse no substance or drug. I am strength.
What is most important to understand is that those achievements came from our advanced social organization. It is social organization based on universal laws That is what is important for Black people and communities to understand today. That is what the guiding principles of peace and unity will help you do today and forever. Currently, Black communities are living in varying levels of social chaos, corruption, poor health, and economic stagnation as a result of holding on to conditioned behaviors imposed on us during slavery and colonialism. It is these conditioned behaviors that have destroyed self-love within us and within our communities. By rebuilding your culture based on these universal laws, this moral ethical framework that we call the guiding principles of peace and unity will revive self-love and bring order, purification, health, and progress to Black communities. With the guiding principles of peace and unity as a foundation, culture will 1, prepare you for life, 2, foster your growth, and 3, improve you as an individual and as a community. You can always watch our previous videos about rebuilding our culture to create self-love and civilization at our Facebook page, Instagram, YouTube pages. You can also download a copy of the Guiding Principles of Peace and Unity and their violations at our website, thegppu.org. Today is our 11th discussion of the universal law called I Am Strength and its role in creating self-love and civilization. Your physical body and our earth are the most important material resources you have in life. What you put into your body and what you do with your body affect your thoughts, emotions, sensations, and they in turn affect your actions, which create the quality of your life and your future. Taking care of your body and its health is the most concrete form of self-love. That is what the universal law called I Am Strength asks you to do. So, we must do everything possible to take care of and be responsible for our own bodies. We cannot depend on doctors to take care of us alone. To assist you, we've created a document called the Health Pyramid. Along with our videos, it will show you what behaviors and activities health science says will care for your health and your body. You can look at our previous videos about the Health Pyramid on our social media platforms. You can also download the Health Pyramid at thegppu.org in the resources section. Please be aware, we are not doctors and we don't give medical advice here. We are teachers. The information you see here or on our website or on our social media platforms is based on research and is strictly educational. Please do your own research. Consult your own doctor before implementing or using anything you see here or on our website or on our social media platforms. Confirm and test everything, because by doing this work, you are creating a new way of life for you, your family, and your community. A good way to start is by paying attention to your body. When you eat or drink something, focus on how your body responds to it. Do you feel more energy, mental clarity, relaxation? Do you feel good? Or do you feel random aches and pains, burning sensations, a lack of mental focus, or what we call brain fog? Do you feel tired? Do you fall asleep when you're not supposed to? Are you unable to sleep when you are supposed to? Are there any other destructive effects? Your body will show you if what you're putting into it is good or bad for you. Watch the following video, Vitamin A deficiency. It will show you one step that you can take to create a culture of self-love based upon the universal law called I Am Strength. You can watch our previous I Am Strength videos on our social media platforms. Do good, do no harm. This is an educational website providing information for educational purposes only. If you have a medical condition, please see your licensed medical practitioner. If you see a licensed medical practitioner or other licensed health practitioner on this website, you may use that person's services at your own risk. The I Am Strength Path to Healing. The 3 stages of nutritional deficiency or disease. Stage 3, physical deficiency or disease. When your body is not getting the nutrients it needs, a vitamin deficiency occurs. Often, that deficiency is called disease. The deficiency state happens in 3 stages. First, you experience emotional disease. Second, you experience mental disease. Finally, you experience physical disease. What is physical nutritional deficiency or disease? It would be impossible to list every physical vitamin, mineral deficiency or disease. So we will look at some physical diseases related to specific vitamin and mineral deficiencies. The vitamin A is the first. A deficiency of vitamin A can cause flaky skin, acne, night blindness, dry eye, dry mouth, ear infections, sinus infections, and other immune system problems. You can get vitamin A from eating or juicing kale, spinach, carrots, green leafy vegetables of all kinds, sweet potatoes, cod liver oil, liver, butter, eggs, and cheese. You can also take a vitamin A or retinol supplement. What is most important is that you must be able to convert these materials into vitamin A. That depends on the health of the bacteria in your intestinal tract. If you have poor intestinal health because of chemicals, antibiotics, previous disease, or damage, your body will have problems absorbing and converting foods and supplements into vitamin A. Have your doctor check your intestinal health, also your gallbladder health and liver health, because they are also involved in the conversion of materials into vitamin A. You may be able to eat fermented cabbage, pickles, and other fermented foods to improve your intestinal health. You can also take probiotic supplements to improve your intestinal health. That should help you absorb and convert food and supplement materials into vitamin A.